Hi everyone, welcome to stampinggala.com. Today's project is this really cute little Easter basket. I created this on my Facebook Live presentation on Thursday. I do a Facebook presentation every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You can check it out on my Facebook page at Stampin' Gala Stampers Group. I also created these two projects in the same presentation, these two treat holders, and as you can see they're a little bit different, and I do have videos on these as well, so you can check them out right here on this channel. Okay, to start off, I am using the You're Inspiring stamp set for the Happy Easter stamp. I also am using our Layering Circles dies from Stampin' Up, and I'm using the largest scallop to create the scalloped piece and the second largest circle for the insert. Okay, to get started, what I have is a piece of So Saffron, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. I mean 4 1/4, and it's scored at 1 1/8 on all sides. Now I will also have a link at the bottom of this video to my blog to give you the dimensions on all these projects. Now I'm scoring on all the score lines, and then I will do some cutting. So on the longer side, I'm going to cut up right on the inside of this score bump. I'm going to also trim off on an angle the tab. Same thing over here on the inside of the score bump, and then I'm trimming off on an angle. So this piece is directly straight up and the smaller ones are on an angle. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here, straight up and then angle it. Same here. This will be the little holder that holds the treat, and I'm actually going to show you what it is. It's really cute. It's a little chick that is a marshmallow lip gloss, and I did purchase this at Five Below. I got them last year as well as this year, so I'm sure they have them still. All right, so now I'm just going to add some tear and tape, and you want to make sure that you're using a strong adhesive. This ruler I bought at online at the perfecttrimruler.com. I love it for doing projects like this. Anything 3D. Anything 3D, you want to use a really strong adhesive. Okay. Now, remove the tops of the tear and tape and just bring it forward, tuck it inside the box. So I'm tucking it in and connecting the two sides together. And then just rubbing it with my fingers to make sure it gets a good hold. Finally, the last one is going to go right in there. Okay, just like that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the sides. So this one, what I'm going to do is turn this over on the back, and I am just going to put a little dot in between any two. It doesn't matter. Then I'm going to count 16 around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to put a little dash there. Same thing on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So let me grab my trimmer. And what we're going to do is we're going to trim this off. So I'm going to put the the little dash right there in the line where it's going to cut along with the other one. So you want it to cut evenly. Bring this down and make sure you have the trimmer blade on, and it just cuts that off. So that will be the bottom. And the same thing on this one. So find it where you're going to put it right in line with the cutter, with the line where it's going to cut. And once you have it lined up properly, just go ahead and cut it off. See, simple as that. So we're done with the trimmer. So now we're going to just take one of them. Make sure you have the front side. There is a difference. This side is a little rougher, and this side is the front side. So we're going to take this, and we're going to add some snail. And I like to make sure that it's straight up and down. We're just going to add it, just adhere it to there. Now this part we can just trim off with our scissors because we know exactly where it needs to be trimmed. Okay. Of course, that's going to stick right to it. Okay, so now we're going to put some glue on here and adhere this. And how I'm going to do this is just put it right to the bottom and center it from side to side. See what I mean? And then I'll just put some pressure on here to just make sure it's stuck really well. Now we'll take this one and do the same thing. Okay, making certain that the right side is on the outside. And centering this again. The thing with glue, you have a couple of seconds that you can move it around and adjust it to get it where you really need it to be. Okay, so there is the basket so far. And it looks, I'll put some of our little shreddy in there. Now I have a piece for the handle, and this is So Saffron as well. And what we're going to do is take some tear and tape with this, and I'm just going to put some on the end here. Turn this on the other side and do the same thing. Oops. Just like that. Make sure it's on there really well. We're going to take the top sides off of all 4 of them. Sometimes the hardest part is getting the top layer off of here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is just put this directly down the center all the way to the bottom of the basket. Then what you can do is just take your fingers and just kind of curl this. Just like that. And it makes it easier to form the handle. We're going to bring this down directly on the other side, making certain that it's straight. Okay, so there's your handle. However, we are going to add this on there too. Okay, and I didn't add this ahead of time because if I add it on ahead of time, it seems to buckle. So we're just going to add a little bit of glue on here. Now we may need to cut some of it off. This is a 1/2 inch by 6, but you really don't need all of it. I'm just going to slide it in here and center it. Okay. Wrap this around just like this. lift up. There you go. And just make sure it's straight. All right, now we're going to take the ribbon again and tie a bow on here. I will have a link on the bottom. If I haven't said that already, I will have a link on the bottom of this video to my blog where you can pick up all the dimensions. So you don't need to worry about writing them down. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're so inclined to do that, there's also a bell right next to the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that bell, and that way you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. And I have been uploading videos weekly. Okay, so far this is how your basket looks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of So Saffron, and we're going to use the Coastal Cabana ink and ink up the Happy Easter. And hopefully I'll get this straight. That looks good. I also took a piece of Coastal Cabana scrap, and let me show you what I used to get this little scalloped edge. We have the Be Mine stitched framelits. There's so many of them in this set, 16 of them, that I needed 2 of these magnet cards to keep them all. It's this one right here. Now, if you like these magnet cards, there's a link on the side of my blog, on the right-hand side, to Stampin' Storage. And you can go ahead and go there and click on the link, and it'll take you right to Stampin' Storage where you can purchase those. Okay, we're going to put glue on snail on the back of here. And then I'm going to just pick up this little piece, just like that. Now, what I like to do is just cut this on an angle, just to give it some interest, and then cut this off here. Now, again, we're going to just roll this with our fingers a little bit to give it a little bit of a curl. And then, let me see, we'll use the glue dots. We'll put one on the end here. Oops, I can get it to come off. And then one here. And adhere this right to the basket. All right. Now, I also ran offline these 3 little flowers. I did 2 in the So Saffron and 1 in the Coastal Cabana. And I got this die from this set, which is the Flourish set. I used this little flower right here. Okay. And what I'm going to do is attach these also with glue dots. So I'll put one right here. And I'm going to put the Coastal Cabana one on here, so we make sure it shows up on the So Saffron. And then we're going to take this glue dot, put it here, and another one here. So we'll just add these, just like this. Wouldn't this make a cute little favor on your Easter table? And we're going to bring back in the pearls. Add this on here. Now we do have this wonderful fill that I'm using. And it comes in a package of 3 different colors, the white, the Berry Burst, and white and silver together. And it is on the clearance rack, and you can reach that through my StampinGala.com blog, and go to my shop, hit shop now, and it'll bring you right to it. And you can get all 3 for $3. Anyway, this right here is the little chick, and there you have it. There's your little treat. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you go to my blog quite often and see all the new products or projects that I have listed. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much and have a great night. Bye-bye.